Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Oladokun Dybowski, and I am doing the video for our SWG 585 course, week 4. It says share 2 key characteristics of the organizational culture of our field placement, and one key characteristic of the agency where I am doing my internship is that it is well organized and well structured. Another key characteristic is that although it may not want to be considered like the military, politically, it must operate with similar hierarchy and chain of command in order to operate like a well-oiled machine, which is very necessary. If you haven't guessed it by now, I work for the police department victim assistance program, but I cannot provide the location here. In this field, which is very demanding, we as social workers operate by 2 different ethical standards that provided by NASW and the agency's own VAP ethical standards that integrates both the police department's ethics and NASW standards into one body. The experiences I have been gaining thus far are very systematic, but empathy, victim-centered approach, ecological framework, empowerment tools, these are all common theoretical tools we resort to in this field. So we rely heavily on all of those, just to name a few. The characteristics I have mentioned are very challenging to me, especially since I am actually an anthropologist switching over into social work right now, and this is my end of my foundation year. Although some of the social theories overlap in the social sciences, I find it difficult to actually implement an interdisciplinary approach, which is oftentimes touted. It sounds great to do, but in theory it's kind of hard to actually implement, especially when there's some ambivalence from faculty to actually do it. That's the only thing I've found difficult at this time. But I'm optimistic that there will be an opportunity at some point for me to convince others, faculty and students, at some point to describe the importance of some of the optional theories from anthropology or sociology and see how it can be integrated into social work. Just to name a couple, I'm very interested in practice theory and performance theory. It's sort of related to systems theory, so it all depends on how you're brought up, your network of friends, all of your influences in your life, what language do you speak, what dialects or accents or intonation, how does that form, and how does that all play a role in your personal psyche and develop your world view. So these are all things that are very important in practice theory and performance theory, and I'd like to dabble with that at some point. One thing working for the police force has taught me so far is that my discipline that I obtained from the military is appropriate to the setting for social work in the agency and out on the beat. And I like to say that social work in the police force is the mastic to social fabric of society, as proactive programs that reach out and help the elderly and keep kids safe. These are all programs that keep society together, and I'm proud to serve with them so far. So thank you.